So you guys know that Israel is not fighting our fight, right? This is a really basic myth that's at the heart of a lot of post 9/11 disaster in the Middle East for Israel, frankly, and certainly for the United States. This is a very consciously put about idea on the part of Israel and on the part of Israel superfans in the United States, and it has been tremendously successful. And it's based on a certain base layer of ignorance about the region, about religion, more generally, that I think is beginning to fade. Absolutely. The Palestinian resistance more broadly does tend to be more Islamic than anything else. There are actually a lot of Palestinian Christians. Of course, it's easier for those folks to get away and move elsewhere, and many of them have. But, it is fundamentally, the Palestinian cause is a national resistance movement against a foreign invader. It's very basic. And absolutely, there are elements of that resistance force that use Islamic fundamentalism. This is very different from the Al-Qaeda group that ended up destroying a section of downtown Manhattan and part of the Pentagon back in 2001. That was a basically like Saudi, Pakistani, CIA created bunch of radical Islamic fundamentalists who believed they would have some kind of success in like a broader war against the United States. It was deranged, and it was created essentially by the United States to fight the Soviet Union, and then once the Soviet Union fell, it needed something else to fight, so it turned on the United States. Very, very different dynamics from the Palestinian national resistance against invasion. These are two very, very separate things. And I think we're seeing more broadly in the United States people waking up from that. But regardless, Netanyahu is still pushing that really, really hard. This idea that going and attacking Iran for supporting Hezbollah and Hamas, two organizations that are national resistance against Israeli invasion, is well, it's frankly, it's BS, and I think people are getting kind of sick of it. Israel's fight is not, in fact, our fight, and it makes us stupider if we let that pass without comment.